Setting maths homework shouldn't involve creating worksheets, sending attachments, and manually marking everything. eSheets.io is a website built by a maths tutor for other maths tutors. It lets maths tutors assign a self-marking homework or worksheet in under a minute, share it with students and parents using a simple 6-character code, and watch students' results appear in their dashboard. Let's say, for example, that you were thinking of setting a homework on solving quadratic equations graphically. Let's say you can see we've got hundreds of worksheets, so on a variety of topics. Each worksheet, incidentally, usually has a graphic explaining or just a little demonstration on what to do. Sometimes it gives a demonstration on what not to do. It's a bit of intro text explaining why the topic's important, a video. If students get stuck on the worksheet, they can jump down to the topic guide. As you can see here, it lists key methods, worked examples, common mistakes, and useful tips for completing those questions. So that's effectively what a worksheet actually looks like. And as you can see, here are the actual questions themselves. I'll come back to that in a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that web page address. Incidentally, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to show you what setting a homework actually looks like. For the tutor, you just click on the teacher portal, and then I'm going to create a new task. I can either just paste in the web address for the page that I was just looking at, but you don't have to do it like that. You can browse the catalogue or type in a keyword. So what was that? That was on solving quadratics, wasn't it? There we go, solving quadratics graphically. So I'm just going to click on that. This is going to be for a student I teach. I've got my classes listed here that I've set up. I'm going to someone that I teach on a Monday night, and basically I'm going to create that task, and that is basically it. You're going to find in a second we're going to get a 6-character code. I can basically write that down for the student. I can pop it in a text message to their parents. Alternatively, I can copy a link. So if I want to put a link in an email, I can do it like that. But I'm gonna use the code for now. So there we go. Just copy that code. What does the student do? They go onto eSheets.io. So they go onto the home page. They click on Enter Code, and they just type that code in. And basically, what's going to happen now? They get taken to that page. And I'm going to scroll down. I've actually filled in a name already, but they would basically just enter in their name here if it comes up blank. So it does remember details from last time. And basically they just have a go at those questions. So I'm just going to have a go at a couple of quick questions. So let's have a go at this one here. Where does that cross the x-axis? Incidentally, I'll just show you. Let's just say that they had made a mistake. So I'm going to make a little mistake here. When I check my answer as a student, it's telling me to try again. So the student here hopefully will realise that they should have entered in +1, not -1. I'll just check that again, and there we go. They've got that one right now. And I'm just going to find one more question for us to do. Let's have a go at this one. This one, in actual fact, it's not where it crosses the x-axis. So what are we going to do here? We're looking at where does it cross y equals 5, and that seems to be at -4. And where else is that? At 2. So I'll check that one as well. Now, I've only done 2 of the 8 questions so far, but I will now record my score, and that basically, and they can do that. They can click that button as they go along if they need to. So they can kind of submit it multiple times. You'll only see the last submission that arrives. So I'll just show you on the teacher portal, what does it look like. So if I go back to the dashboard, as you can see, this is the result has already just come in. That was Colonel Mustard, did it just now. And basically, what can I do here? I can see what score that they got. I can see if they've ever done this task previously, I can see what they got, their previous personal best. The important thing is, of course, is that I can see their score. I can also see what did they do. So I'll click on the View Work button, and as you'll see here, it's actually just going to show me. So this is the worksheet as they completed it. So it's just showing you exactly what they did. They've obviously, I left a few questions blank here, but there we go. There's the first one that they did. Okay, and if I scroll down, hopefully we'll see the other one that they did as well. There are answers as well. So for you as the teacher, you'll be able to see what the correct answers actually were, what was actually expected. Okay, and that is the tutor portal.